Artists always say that you should make bad art on purpose, so I decided to try it out and find out why. I think bad art usually starts with a bad foundation, so I picked up one of my least favorite paint night abortions and decided to start with that. I started by splashing some random colors onto the canvas, including black, because black tends to get everywhere and make everything look shitty and muddy, especially when you smear it around with your hand like this. But bad art is also a result of bad decision making, so I picked a color based on how much I liked it and decided to add some awkward yellow spots near the top. And then I decided to roleplay Bob Ross for about 5 seconds. I grabbed my palette knife and I scraped, smeared, and dragged paint all across the canvas without much of a plan or a care in the world. At this point, this assault on your eyeballs was giving off serious background vibes, so I decided to add a self-portrait on top. Completely ignoring things like proportion and anatomy and focusing solely on my feelings of frustration and inadequacy allowed me to make a portrait that looks nothing like an actual human being, but is pretty expressive. And it extends all the way to all 4 edges of the canvas because negative space is for pussies who don't know what to draw. Lastly, I added in a little bit of blue to imply the existence of depth. Then I painted in a stupid little tongue, which is almost guaranteed to flake off later because it's acrylic going over top of an oil pastel. So, did making this make me any better at art? Well, technically probably no, but I did have fun doing it, and honestly, it took a lot of the pressure off of having to make something that looks really good. If I just focused on making something that is not supposed to look good, I can just do it and have fun and not really worry about it, which is kind of a nice change of pace from the usual.